preview, and I got the games that I don't have every game, but I got the games that I feel that are going to be the best games for us moving forward. So pretty much let's jump into it. All right, so up first we got ourselves a really, really good game tonight. And this one is going to be between the Rockets and the Hornets. And the Rockets and Hornets are really going at it, in a sense, to me, tonight for to establish some things, establish some supremacy and everything like that as well, too. These teams are trying to get consistent, and this is the right place to do it at in this type of game. So this game, when I look at the notes here, this is pretty much what's happening here. We got ourselves a Rockets team that's 2-2 in the month of February. Then we also have ourselves a team that's 3-2 versus the East, 1-2 on the road, 6-6 straight up, and then they're also 7-5 against the spread on the road, and then they're averaging 114 points. 0.1 per game, and then they're also giving up 108.8 a game on the road as well too. So you look at those stats and you tell yourself, okay, what type of game are we going to get into tonight? All right, when you look at the Hornets, they're 2-2 in February, 1-2 at home, 2-4 versus the West, but 0-4 at home when it comes to playing the Western Conference. They're 6-7 straight up, and they're 7-6 against the spread right now. They're averaging 109 points, 100.9 points per game at home, but then they're giving up 101.9 at home. So there's not that much of a differential. Actually, their home games are much closer than it actually looks on paper. So literally, when I look at this, I'll go ahead and give you guys the answer to this one. But this one does look like a scoreboard game to me, and that's exactly what it's going to be. So pretty much just hold tight. We'll have that for you in one moment when we get to talking tickets. All right, Raptors at Grizzlies tonight. Raptors coming into this one 10-13, and they are 9-9 right now as well, too, on the season. So pretty much when I look at this team and the Raptors coming in here 2-1, all on the road in the month of February, 4-8 on the road, all in all, 2-7 straight up versus the West, 1-5 on the road versus the West. Then they're 8-4 over and under on the road, and then they're 8-5 after a 2-8 start to the season. So this team is getting better. They even got a big, huge win over Brooklyn as well, too, the other night. So you have to put these things into fruition and tell yourself that, you know what, the Raptors are on their way, and the Raptors weren't as bad as we thought they were to start the season. They had to get used to playing down in Tampa, not having the whole country atmosphere being backing them. Now you got the Grizzlies 1-3 in February, 0-1 at home. 3-6 at home overall, 4-5 versus the East, and they're 2-7 over and unders when it comes to home games. So when you look at this, you get kind of caught in the middle. But I think the Raptors are trending a little bit better right now than the Grizzlies, who keep having to stop and start their season a lot this year. So we'll see how it goes. But from what I'm seeing right here, I do like the Raptors a lot going into this game tonight, and we will be circling them on the money line -135. But we'll talk about that more in a moment. All right, so we got the Warriors 12-11 at the Spurs tonight, 13-10. The Warriors coming into the game 1-2 in February, 1-1 on the road, 4-6 straight up on the road, 3-7 against the spread on the road, 6-4 over and under on the road, and 2-4 versus the West on the road as well, too. 3-3 against the spread, and that's what I was looking for the Warriors right now, who actually are playing much better basketball than I even expected them to do, because they looked really bad at the beginning of the season. So pretty much they are playing much better basketball right now, and you got to be on the lookout. The Lakers, you might have a little bit of company, because this could be the team that you play in the first round. So you got to be ready, man, and they've already beat the Lakers this year as well, too. So you know what? Steph is playing lights out basketball right now, so expect anything from the Warriors. You got the Spurs coming into this one 2-1 in the month of February, and they've also went ahead and they're 1-1. They're 1-1 at home. They're 6-8 straight up at home, 6-8 against the spread at home, 7-7 when it comes to over and unders, and they're 3-7 against the spread straight up versus the West at home. So when you look at this, the advantage goes to the Warriors, but then you also look at the fact that both these teams do score a lot of points as well, too. So we'll be talking about that in a moment as well, too. So pretty much we move forward, and let's go ahead and talk about the Bucks and the Nuggets, who was one of our better games of the night as well, too. And what you have here with these two is you have yourself a pretty much two teams vying for position to be atop of their conferences. You got the Bucks 6-6 on the road right now, 6-6 straight up on the road, 6-6 over and under on the road. They're on 1 on the road though versus the West. Then you have the Nuggets 5-5 straight up at home. Then you also have the 4-6 against the spread at home, 6-3-1 when it comes to the over and under at home, and 3-1 versus the East. Now I can just go ahead and just keep it honest with you guys, because some of y'all might have to go back and do your little work thing and everything like that. But what I'm looking at right now is I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna take the Nuggets here with the as our dog of the day today. So pretty much I do like that. I like it a lot. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it shakes out. But there it is. The Nuggets will be the dog of the day at home, plus 155. Let's see how it shakes out. Now we got the state of the Lakers. The Lakers coming in here as a 10.5 point favorite tonight. And the Lakers will not have AD either. So you have to go ahead and put that into your notes that AD will not be a part of this game tonight. He is nursing a sore Achilles. So once again, AD is out for this game tonight. So go ahead and put that in your notes, bettors. Pretty much Lakers are 3-0 in February, 2-0 at home, 6-4 straight up at home, 4-6 against the spread at home, 6-4 over under at home, 9-1 versus the Southwest, 2-1 at home. They've been dominating this division this year in the Southwest. The Laker team is absolutely incredible. They're 18-6 this year, and literally most of their losses have came at home. You know what I mean? When you look at their record, they have an amazing road record right now. Seriously, they're 12-2 on the road. Jeez Louise, you know what I mean? And then you're 6-4 at home. So pretty much there it is with the Lakers. They're looking good, feeling great. But then you got the Thunder coming into this game, dropped their last 6 out of 10. They're 2-3, and they 2-3, and 3 out of 5 of those games were on the road that they lost as well too. Then they're 0-3 versus the Pacific Division this year, and they're also 7-4 against the spread on the road. So they are playing good, covering basketball on the road, winning basketball on the road. That's different though. And then they're 4-6-1 over and under on the road as well too. So there it is with this game tonight. You got a 10-12 Thunder team that you should not be looking over at all. And pretty much I will say to you guys like this, I think that what happens here is that we're going to have ourselves a heck of a game tonight, and we will be looking forward to the Lakers trying to go ahead and extend that lead in the Western Conference as well too. But you know, these are the games that they're supposed to win. That's why AD's sitting out right now as well too, because he's looking at it in the sense that he can sit out this game because pretty much that's, you know, we're playing the Thunder. The Thunder are not going to the playoffs this year. So it is what it is. But with that, we're about to go into talking tickets. But before we go into talking tickets, you guys go ahead and check out the Stacey Adams promo that I have in the show description. You guys can get 10% off with the LNK10 code. You guys go ahead and claim that 10% off on anything that's $75 or better. You stay sharp, looking good with Stacey Adams, man. You already know. Valentine's Day is coming up. Go ahead and get your good outfit, or maybe you can get your girl to buy your good outfit for you. And make sure you give her the code LNK10, and you will get 10% off. So there it is. Stacey Adams, another proud sponsor of the Primetime Angles Live. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. Talking tickets, and now we got the talk tickets. Okay, so we talking tickets now, and we're talking tickets. Here we are. We have ourselves up first. We got ourselves a really good, as I said before, we're taking the under 221.5 with the Rockets and the Hornets tonight. And pretty much with that, that's going to be our play. Sorry, I'm kind of jumping ahead. Let me go ahead and get into the CBB Primetime Pick 6. So sorry about that. But pretty much CBB Primetime Pick 6, we got the ticket at 43-1. We got some early games here as well too. So the first few games start at 2:00 Pacific time. So we have the 4.5 to Furman tonight, and we also have the -5 on LIU Brooklyn, both their home teams. And then we're going to rock with ECU, who got the big upset last week against Houston, and pretty much we're going to take them with the +6.5. Then we also have the 12.5 on UT Martin as well too. So I like that ticket a lot. I think that we can be able to hit something nice with this one. So pretty much we got Southern money line as well too. And then we also have the Grambling money line minus 105. So you guys check it out. That's what it is right there. Once again, we're going to take the 43 to 1 ticket, and this is how we're going to play it. Minus 4.5 to Furman, minus 5 to LIU Brooklyn, plus 6.5 to ECU, plus 12.5 to UT Martin. Southern money line minus 140. Grambling money line minus 105. All right, we move forward to the dog pick 4. And in the dog pick 4, we have ourselves a really, really fun group today. And I'm absolutely don't think I'm losing my mind because I've actually hit tickets like this before. And you see where I'm going. I'm kind of digging here. So pretty much I got Arkansas Pine Bluff here on in the group. And I think Arkansas Pine Bluff will be pretty good money for us today because they are in a game where these teams they're so much the same, but one team loses maybe 10 in a row to start the year, so they don't look as good. But I think that Pine Bluff will be sneaky and figure out a way to win this game, and that's why I'm taking them with the plus 350. Then we have Sanford, and Sanford's always good to me when I need them as a dog. So I'm going to go ahead and trust them today to go ahead and take care of their business, and hopefully they do so. And so pretty much we're going to take the plus 350 with them. Then we have OK State. This one is going to be a little risky of a spot, but you know what, though? That's what we're here for. And you know what? I feel like taking out Kansas today. I don't trust them anymore. So I'm taking OK State with the plus 205. Let's see how that bad boy shakes out. And then we're going to end it with SC Upstate with the plus 170. Hopefully they can go ahead and get this one home for us as well, too. And there it is with the plus 170. This will give us a 166 to 1 ticket. I know it's absolutely crazy, but you know what? At the end of the day, this ticket can hit. And if it does hit, then I better get 20 signups tomorrow as well, too. All right, so we got the NBA Super High Five, which is 31 to 1, and then we have the under 221.5 with the Rockets and the Hornets. Then we got the Raptors money line minus 135, as I discussed to you before. We got the over 232 with the Warriors and the Spurs tonight. I'm going to add in this Cavs game at plus 7.5 against the Suns tonight. I know we didn't talk about it, but we didn't have time to. And then we have the Nuggets plus 155 tonight as our dog of the day, and that's going to be our NBA Super High Five. All right, so if you guys need to make bets anywhere, you guys go ahead and check out YOUWAGER and put in the code POP at POP80, and you guys can go ahead and get a discount. You guys can go ahead and get your deposit matched by 50% there, and you guys will be able to go ahead and get the plan with a free play right away. So if you go ahead and deposit $100, they'll give you back 50 to go ahead and play with. So you guys go ahead and jump on it today, play all these parlays. It hits for something, then you guys can go ahead and ask for a check at the end of the week. So it is what it is. This is the Premier Sports. So pretty much with that, it is what it is at the end of the day. We'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll be bringing in a special guest for you guys. I'm going to try to confirm it this afternoon. So pretty much I'll make sure that it's confirmed and everything before we put up posters and all that good stuff. So I thank you guys so much for tuning in once again. This is the Premier Sports Betting Show with the one and only Pop DiBiase, the Primetime Capper. And this is the Primetime Angles Live. And I am gone.
From the East and the West, you've heard others, but now you've tuned into the best. This is a PrimeWave Media production